Hi, my name is Waqi and I'm the founder and CEO of Courageous Minds. It's a leadership consultancy with a mission to unleash potential in people and organizations. In simple words, we develop great leaders. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the trends of leadership, what is in and what is out. The first trend is courage is in, leading with fear is out. In the words of the great Greek philosopher Aristotle, courage is the greatest human virtue or quality. All other qualities follow after it. So, courage is even ahead of leadership. If we don't have the courage, we will not be able to imbue all the other characteristics. We are living today in a VUCA world, volatile, uncertain, chaotic, and ambiguous. There's change everywhere, there's uncertainty, and the role of the leader is becoming more and more important than ever before in the human history. In these times, you need courageous leaders, leaders who have the ability to envision, to energize, to take the people towards the goal that he or she has dreamt of, to achieve what some people may consider impossible. Today we see that we are able to reach the moon. We have been able to do that because of the courage of the individuals, not only to dream, but to ensure that we have the capability to transport an individual all the way to the moon. All the big organizations that we see who are hugely successful have been behind the courage of the leader and a courage of the organization which believed in the goals of the leader to be able to achieve that. So that's number one. Getting the fear out of the way is really, really important. Number two is believe in yourself and in the organization is in, and lack of confidence is out. There's no point, this is not the world where people are lacking confidence. It's the time of believing in oneself, creating the capabilities, making sure that you invest in the greatest asset that you have in your life, that is you. And believing that you are good, you will be able to achieve the goals. Even during the times when you are down, where the things are not working, you have to continually work to enforce the belief in yourself that things will be good, and you work to get out of that particular situation. So believe in yourself is in, lack of confidence is out. Number three is empowering the team is in, and pressuring them is out. A lot of things we have seen that people would use the pressure tactics, that it has to be done now and why haven't you done this. All these things put the people under pressure and stress, which gets the productivity to be lower. What is needed is empowering the team, making sure you understand their strengths and work on their strengths. Give them the room to show their creativity, to bring out their true colors on the fabric of the organization or of life. So the third thing is to ensure that empowering the team is in and pressuring is out. Fourth is building meaningful relationships in, and fleeting collaborations is out. In the past, we saw it was considered very important to have in the word of collaboration, talk in a political way, have the diplomacy. What is now, what we require actually is to ensure that we build meaningful relationships which are based upon trust, relationships which are based upon genuineness, relationship where people are able to speak what is on their mind, so that they are also not taking a lot of the time of the other person in terms of like making them understand what you are not saying. They are to read between the lines. Why don't you just say what you want to say? So that needs to happen. Strong relationships, honest relationships are what is needed. If you don't like someone or you don't like the proposal, say it straight. Why do you have to make the people into a guessing game? Number five, emotional hygiene is in, stress is out. Emotional hygiene is how do you conduct your emotions, having an awareness of your own self, your impact on other people. How do you manage yourself during the stressful situations? How do you abstain from passing your stress onto your organization? All those elements are part of emotional hygiene. And just like we take care of our physical hygiene, brushing our teeth, taking a shower, doing medical tests, in the same way we have to take care of our emotions, because emotions have a greater impact on our health than even some of the bodily physical exercises. So that's important, taking the stress out of it, because stress doesn't help in any way building an organization. Number six, speaking confidently and clearly is in, positioning is out. Positioning was that, oh, we have to say he has said this, she has said this, and I am this, to having a corridor open to retract from the statement that you have made. I think this is the time where people have to be clear, succinct, and they should say what they mean. That's how the people need to, the leaders have to do that. They have to create a culture where people are open and transparent, communication is taking place, even if it is not in line with the opinions or the beliefs of someone, but it has to be talked. And once those discussions, free discussions are taking place, and then people need to agree on the next steps and move forward with that. 7 is happiness as a normal state of being is in, and happiness as a goal is out. I have seen in my life like so many people, they keep talking about like happiness is a goal. When I reach this, when I buy this, when I marry this person, I will be happy. Happiness is not a destination. It's not something that you can get by having a thing. It's not a tangible element. Happiness, you have to be happy all the time. When we are a kid, we are happy most of the time unless we are not served food or we are hurt or something has happened to us. But generally that is a normal state of being, and that's what needs to come back to the leaders, to be having the happiness as a normal state of being, operating from that, and bring an end to that old thing about like working in an ICU, is an intensive care unit, that everyone has to be serious. If seriousness or like worry can bring about a change in the fortunes of a company, then we should have a global conference of stress, no, maybe of anxiety. But that doesn't help. Actually, that takes away the innovation, the free-flowing creativity that is needed for the businesses. And the last one is growing by increasing your value to others, and pleasing others is gone. It's not about like you please your boss to get a promotion. That is off. It is more about how much value you can create for the business, how much value you can create for your own self. That is in. So those 8 are my favorite leadership characteristics and traits which will enable the organization and the people to succeed not only in business life but also in the personal life. Signing off, this is Waqi. Bye.